Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we will be focusing on a weekly analysis. Let's get into the video. So the video will be having three parts. The first one will be we'll be focusing on Nifty and Bank Nifty. Then we will be looking into OA analysis. Then we will be going into the global cues, and then we will be looking at the sector overall view. So what happened is last week that is going to determine what is going to happen in the coming weeks, right? So last week we had a major fall, right? In the market we saw a huge correction which has happened in Nifty and Bank Nifty, which is very concerning because we are trading at the end of this year, and we are supposed to, like every year, this is the time where we are supposed to trade with low volume, because institutions tend to not to put in a lot of money in this market during this time. They may go for vacations and all those stuffs, and that is where like we will tend to see a lot of less volume activity happens. But this time it is different, and we had a major correction which has happened in the market. And is it only because of one major indices? No, it is mainly because of many sectors which is combined. We saw selling. That is a concern for the coming week. We can say that we have going forward in the market for the next week, we can keep a bearish bias because of the candles which is formed in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Both are showing significant amount of expansion on downside. So can we short at this point? That is the big question everybody is asking me. Should we go short at this moment? The answer is very simple. No, you should not short at this moment. You have missed an opportunity to short. There are multiple opportunity you had in the top, and if you missed it, it is okay. You will get a better opportunity in the coming weeks, but it is not the ideal time to short, because market can give a significant amount of pullback in the market. So the main reason is, if you check Nifty and both Bank Nifty, they are coming into a small demand. Okay, so this is a demand which will be acting on Nifty and Bank Nifty for the coming weeks. So this is where the small accumulation which has happened in Nifty, and Nifty started heading higher from here. From here to this rally started to happen. And now what can happen? Okay, what there is a possibility is that Nifty can come here, start here a base, and then market can go till here. Okay, this is a pretty much possibility. So ideally you should not be shorting at this point, because we are at a demand. So when you look at Bank Nifty also in a 4-hour time frame, you can see here this is the previous demand which we had accumulation happen, and from there we had a rally. So when you see this kind of accumulation happening here, there will be a good amount of demand left in the market, so that you should not be shorting at this moment. Okay, you should be holding your shorts, wait for market to show its direction, then only you should plan your shorts. Now let's look at what is happening in the OA also. So OA will give you an idea of what is happening in where is the big money is placed. Okay, so if you check the if you check the Nifty chart, OA chart, you can see here 18,000 is having a huge amount of call writing. Okay, huge amount, 8 million call writing is happening. And if you combine all the put writing also, it is very less. So that means we are going into the market with a bearish stance only. Okay, so even if there is a market going to rally from here, okay, so not a rally, if there is a pullback which is going to happen in Nifty, that's going to be a short pullback which can happen almost like a 200 or 150 point pullback, and then go to 18,100 or 18,000. From there market will get a rejection, and if you are planning to short, that is the place where you should be looking for shorts, because that is will give you a better risk reward ratio. Okay, so you should not ideally short at this point. So now let's look at another important factor when you are analyzing on a weekly basis. Is you should look at what is happening in mid cap and small cap, and this is very concerning. When you look at what is happening in a small cap sector, this is very concerning. Mainly because we had a huge candle which is happening here. Okay, so normally before the main move happens in the market, mid cap and small cap tend to give the first corrections. Okay, after that only large cap stocks will give you. So yesterday on Friday last week, okay, the last week we saw a major correction which is happening, and which is like engulfed almost like 5, 6, 10 weeks of candles. Okay, you can see here it is engulfing almost 10 weeks of candles. Now what you need to see here is, if you see a break of this level, which is I marked here, then a potential downside is possible. Another 10 to 12 percentage is possible in small cap. Okay, so that is going to put a lot of pressure in the market. Okay, so now these are the things you should be watching out for Indian market. Now let's see what is happening in US market, and this is a very important thing when you're trading a lot of IT stocks. Okay, because US 100 is something which trade majority of US tech stocks. So now you can see here, it is currently, like, as you know that like all the US are like currently like showing like a lot of weakness, and it is currently on a major pivot. Okay, so this is going to be the major pivot you should be watching. 10,450 on US 100 is the major pivot you should be watching at any cost. If US 100 is going to break this level, we will be seeing major sell-off continuing in IT stocks. So it is not the ideal time to invest in IT stocks yet also. So people were asking me, should I start investing in IT stock? It's already discounted. No, it's not the right time to invest in IT stocks. All the major indices like FTC is your UK index, and like all the European indices also shown some last week shown some weakness, and that can continue in the coming weeks also. But there is a possibility that we will see a pullback rally in the coming week. Then only we might see a major correction. If that is going to happen, that can be possible. Okay, so when it comes to sectors, none of the sectors were like doing good. So yeah, financial sectors having a pullback, IT, all these sectors having a major pullback. So the main one which is got corrected is metals had a very good correction which has happened in the market, and pharma is one sector you should be focusing. Pharma can be outperforming in the coming months, so you should keep a lot of pharma stocks in your watch list. So tomorrow's video I will be showing you some of the stocks also which you can trade for the coming weeks. So these are the things you should be watching, especially in the bank nifty and nifty. You should not be looking for a shorting opportunity as soon as the market opens. You should be waiting patiently enough so that like market gave a strong pullback or the upside, then going into the supply regions, then you should be shorting. Otherwise what will happen is you will short with a heavy quantity, and then the market will pull back and your risk reward will start to play a major role in your mind. And what will happen, you will exit in nowhere on, and then once you exit, the market will start to fall. This is a story of all the retailers. Okay, I don't want that to be happening with you guys. What you need to do is wait patiently, then short. Okay, so bias is bearish, but very short term. Like for tomorrow, it's not a bearish bias. It's because we are currently on a demand. Once we see some actions, then we can plan it shorts. Okay, that is the ideal thing to do. So hope you guys enjoy the video. See you tomorrow with another video. Bye bye guys.